Welcome, travelers. Buckle up as we delve into the struggles of several once thriving American cities in 2024. We'll cover cities like Boston and San Francisco who are now grappling with sky-high costs that are driving residents away. We'll also look at tech-centric cities like Seattle and how they are dealing with a surge in vacant office spaces and worsening homelessness. Stay with us as we explore the top cities at risk of collapse in 2024. First up, Boston. A city known for its rich heritage and enduring spirit, faces significant hurdles that could jeopardize its future stability if not addressed. Although Boston's recovery in sectors such as professional services and IT post-pandemic was notable, economic growth remains sluggish. The city's GDP is anticipated to expand at a modest annual rate of 2% from 2023 to 2025, lagging behind its pre-pandemic highs. This tepid growth is particularly worrying when compared to other major U.S. cities. Education and healthcare, which employ over 20% of Boston's workforce, are expected to contribute just 10% to GDP growth in the coming years. This imbalance points to potential economic vulnerabilities. The high cost of living in Boston compounds these issues, with median home prices hitting an eye-watering $1,100,000. The cost per square foot averages $906, making Boston one of the priciest cities in the U.S. Wage growth remains stagnant at around 2% annually, trailing inflation and intensifying financial pressure on residents. Moreover, the city's public transportation system faces ongoing issues with maintenance and safety, calling for substantial investment that has yet to be fully realized. Seattle, once a tech powerhouse, is now on the brink of financial and social crisis. A budget deficit projected to approach $200 million by 2025 highlights the city's economic strain, exacerbated by downturns in major tech companies like Amazon and Microsoft, leading to layoffs and plummeting tax revenues. Office vacancy rates have soared to nearly 20%, underscoring the city's economic struggles. The housing market is equally grim, with median home prices soaring to $1 million and average rents around $2,000 per month. Seattle's cost of living is a staggering 52% higher than the national average, making it one of the most expensive cities in the country. The homelessness crisis is worsening, with only about 11% of those facing eviction finding stable housing. Additionally, Seattle's traffic congestion is among the worst in the U.S., with drivers spending an average of 50 hours annually in traffic. This congestion, combined with rising crime rates and urban decay, has led to a significant exodus of residents. Chicago is confronting an alarming rise in violent crime with a nearly 10% increase in 2023. The city's crime rates remain among the highest in the nation, and the effectiveness of law enforcement has sharply declined, eroding public trust. Economically, Chicago is struggling with slow growth and a continued population decline. Over 9,000 residents left the city in 2023, marking the 9th consecutive year of population loss. This outflow, driven by high taxes and job search efforts, could see Houston surpass Chicago as the third largest U.S. city by 2030. Financially, Chicago faces a daunting burden with its pension obligations, requiring over $2 billion in contributions for 2024, alongside $30 million for unfunded liabilities. These financial strains limit the city's ability to invest in essential services and infrastructure, compounding its challenges. San Francisco, once a symbol of opportunity, now battles a cost of living that's pushing many to the brink. For middle-class families, annual incomes between $80,000 and $200,000 are necessary to manage living expenses, yet lower-income households, earning below $80,000, find it increasingly difficult to cover basic needs. The median salary stands around $104,400, but with exorbitant living costs, many residents are struggling. Between 2020 and 2023, nearly 100,000 people left San Francisco, driven by high living costs, safety concerns, and declining quality of life. The tech sector, once a cornerstone of the city's economy, is shrinking, leading to higher unemployment rates and job market difficulties. The city is also facing a severe homelessness crisis, with over 8,000 individuals experiencing homelessness, including more than 4,000 living unsheltered. St. Louis continues to grapple with high crime rates, particularly in the northern parts of the city. The city's violent crime rate remains among the highest in the U.S., driving businesses away and exacerbating safety concerns. Economically, St. Louis ranks 64th out of 75 U.S. cities in fiscal health. with nearly $1 billion in debt that hampers investment in infrastructure and services. Population decline further strains the city's finances, with the shrinking tax base worsening economic conditions. The disparity between northern and southern areas highlights deep-rooted inequities. Despite federal aid, St. Louis struggles with poverty and economic decline, raising concerns about the city's long-term prospects. Detroit is at a critical crossroads in 2024, facing entrenched economic and social challenges. The city's median income stands at just $23,927, with a poverty rate of 31.5%. The loss of young talent due to limited job opportunities contributes to a declining population. Property abandonment is rampant, with nearly 1 in 5 homes vacant, highlighting the city's struggles with blight and urban decay. Efforts to revitalize Detroit are ongoing, with initiatives aimed at improving education and repurposing vacant land. However, overcoming these challenges requires comprehensive strategies to address economic inequality, population decline, and educational deficiencies. Los Angeles, a city long synonymous with opportunity, is now grappling with severe challenges that threaten its sustainability. The cost of living has skyrocketed, with median home prices exceeding $950,000 and average rents for one-bedroom apartments around $2,000. Wage growth has failed to keep pace, exacerbating economic inequality. Over the past 40 years, top earners have seen their incomes grow by 60%, while those at the lower end have seen only a 10% increase. The city also faces a severe homelessness crisis, with over 50,000 people lacking shelter. Traffic congestion is among the worst in the nation, further diminishing residents' quality of life. The shrinking workforce adds to the city's economic strain, presenting ongoing challenges for Los Angeles. New Orleans, known for its vibrant culture, is facing significant economic and social hurdles. Key industries like manufacturing and construction have contracted, with job growth barely rising by 1.5%. The city's median income is only $30,000, significantly below the national average. The wealth gap between white and black households is among the worst in the United States, perpetuating poverty cycles. Unemployment remains high at 4.5%, and rising living costs add to financial pressures. The city's economic and social issues require immediate and substantial interventions to avoid long-term decline and ensure a more equitable future. Cleveland is facing troubling economic stagnation, with a real per capita personal income growth of just 3% from 2021 to 2022. The city's GDP growth has been sluggish, reflecting downturns in key sectors like manufacturing. With a median income of $25,300 and a poverty rate of 29%, Cleveland struggles with significant financial stress and job market challenges. The city's high foreclosure rate and low job growth contribute to its status as one of the most financially stressed cities in the United States. These issues paint a grim picture of Cleveland's future, emphasizing the need for comprehensive solutions to revitalize its economy and address social disparities. Finishing our list, we have Baltimore. Baltimore faces deep-seated economic and social challenges in 2024. Despite high-paying jobs in healthcare and education, income disparity remains stark, with a median income of approximately $36,000 and a poverty rate of over 22%. The city's unemployment rate of 4% reflects broader issues in job accessibility and skill mismatches. Governance issues, high crime rates, and deteriorating public services further exacerbate Baltimore's struggles. The median home value is significantly below the national average, and while rental costs are relatively affordable, they remain a burden for many residents given the city's low median income. If you found this overview insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Traveler's Tube. Your support helps us continue exploring these pressing issues. Share your thoughts in the comments about which city or country you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching.